Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is going to be your mid-May 2020 lunar shift reading, and we are in our full moon in Scorpio, flower moon, super moon. If you follow Western astrology, it is in Scorpio. If you follow sidereal, it is in Libra. Either way, if you are a Taurus, then in sidereal, more than likely, where your Taurus house falls is where you're actually in Aries, which would still mean that your 7th house is being affected. This is your marriage, partnerships, business and otherwise, karma, law, all those things there. So we're going to be looking at what you're releasing, what you're being asked to release, where things are shifting, and what you will be needing to embrace. So I'm using the Enchanted Map Oracle deck and clarifying with the Wildwood Tarot and shifting. Let's see what we have. Okay. At the end, I'm going to pull a Oracle deck from the Wildwood Oracle or not the Wildwood, this is the Wildwood Tarot, Wild Offering Oracle, to see what you would be helpful as a meditation in whatever comes out with these messages. So Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and we also had the lunar node shift, okay? So there could be a lot that's changing with everyone and shifting with everyone. So let's look at what you're being asked to release, okay? We have the Golden Palace with the Hooded Man, which is the Hermit. So I'm getting a few things with this energy. For some of you, your sense of security and health and what you value was something that you were searching for, and for some of you may have been really feeling like that lies within yourself, where you felt being alone and on your own path was your safe haven, where where there's plenty for you. I'm feeling some of you are releasing this feeling as if being in a partnership takes away from you rather than adds to your life. Okay, so some of you could be like leaving alone, or coming out of a space where you were maybe being a bit too self-reliant, or searching for wealth. Not that that would end for, if you're wired that way, that's what you seek. But I feel like in some ways you've gained some wisdom over what is true security. Health as well is wealth in this energy of this card. There's a lot more to it than riches and abundance, even though it definitely could represent that. Some of you could feel that what you value is changing, or what you're leaving behind, or even for some of you that you may be feeling as if you've had to leave behind riches for soul searching, leave behind material comforts and pleasures for some deep soul seeking, isolating yourself, feeling that comfort in your aloneness, not feeling like you need anyone else, or that it's not the time for you to be with anyone else, where you were aiming for kind of in a very independent way. Some of you as well could have found a resource that was very valuable for you. How you're going to achieve your success could be something where, okay, you found it, now you're ready to release it, maybe you're now ready to put things into action at this point in time. It's not a bad thing to be letting go or releasing from. It's like, I found it, I found the treasure, I found what is my treasure. That could as well be in a relationship, as a marriage house. You found a higher type of spiritual connection with someone that has changed what your view of happiness is, or comfort and security is. So some of you, I feel, are about to, or are already have either released that feeling, or like your journey has been complete and you found what you've been looking for a while, in a person, in a career, in a business partnership. This as well could be, in some ways, because this is a seventh house, I'm just picking up something having to do with the law, some counsel, some wise counsel. Some of you could have found good counsel on how you can balance something that was out of balance in your world. But either way, that's what you're leaving behind, okay? So I do get, for some of you, you might be feeling like you're moving on or releasing someone you were mainly dependent on for financial security, and it could be someone who was significantly older than you, or it could be a number of things, or it could actually indicate that you found someone is coming in for you, Tauruses, or you realized in the past or recent past that you have found where your comfort and security would lie in a partner who may be a bit older than you, wiser, also does well for themselves financially, a higher type of spiritual, deep person who's very kind of introverted, but knows what they're doing. Some of you could have found that person in some way. So it just really depends. But what we have for what's shifting for you, we have Field of Dreams with Two of Bows is decision. And with this is the introduction of going from like a singular energy to, or where you felt secure in yourself. And for some of you, you maybe have reached that level where now you took that time to enrich your own life before stepping out and seeing, well, now who am I going to connect with? Where, who can I survey the possibilities with and take action moving forward with? I feel you're in that process of making that choice with decision and the Two of Bows, but with being in a powerful place, even on your own. Okay, so some of you, that could have been that you maybe were working on building your own self-worth and your own sense of value and security, rather than wanting to be dependent on the partner that's coming in. So Field of Dreams, that's shifting where you are envisioning. I feel for some of you, this is shifting in the sense of what you believe is possible. These are two very kind of cards where you're envisioning the possibilities and not limiting yourself. You see that the possibilities for your expansion with this 3 energy is endless, and possibly with someone or a new work opportunity, new career, business. For some of you, your wisdom and knowledge from your past career or past relationships is bringing you to this point of being in a powerful place where you're making some decisions. The world is in your hands. The world is your oyster in this sense. You have reached higher ground, but there's an element of another. There's an element of a partner that's coming in. It's an element of another path that's been laid out for you to go towards. So there's a way being made. Where there's will, there's a way. And I feel that that's where things are shifting for you, and what you're seeing is possible, that you may not have to journey alone for your security. There's something here that's coming in. For some of you, it's just that where you have raised or elevated yourself and your own self-value, what you are attracting to you now has no limitations. There's no bounds. You are in this place where you are deciding and making decisions on what could be. And so that's where what is possible for you is shifting. And it could be with a new partner. So if you're not changing partners or not single, have not been single for a while, you're still with your partner, there's this sense of being smarter about what it is that you both value, coming to a place of wealth and security. Now, if that has been shaken up where you've left that area of security and you've been kind of stretched out of a comfort zone that you were in with your partner, then you both are kind of discovering what are some new opportunities for you. And this could also be reigniting some passion within your own marriage partnership. And you are dreaming again with your partner. You're not being in this place where you're just, this is where we are, this is what we're going to be, and now there are new possibilities taking shape, new paths open up. Some of you could be considering even, I would even say, a move with a partner. For those of you definitely who are coupled, planting your seeds elsewhere, seeing where there are other possibilities. Like you've gotten all that you can out of one place, and you've struck gold here. Now where's the next pot of gold at? That could be where a little bit of you who are in solid partnerships with a marriage are at. You have some type of major decision ahead of you that will shift and is shifting. Your possibilities are shifting, your plans are shifting and changing, and it could be in a way based on, of course, what is happening in the world, but you're taking it in a powerful way. You're not laying down and letting things happen to you. You're taking action and saying, okay, what can we do? This could also be firing kind of some new life and passion in your relationship. Some of you as well could be deciding to, I do feel some of you, what is shifting is, I'm just with these eggs and then 2 and then 3. Some of you could be in this area aware of, we want to expand, come together, and bring a new life into the world. So that could be something that is in indecision for some of you. You may be trying, okay? So that could be something here as well too, where it was just maybe you and your partner. You might feel like you've accomplished this wealth and now you can afford to move into expanding with your partner. Okay, so again, timing with this will just vary for everyone watching. I'm doing this during the full moon, so hopefully I'm pulling enough messages here for those of you who are seeking clarity, confirmation. But I am seeing that some of you are at this threshold where you do have now this option based on some security that you've already acquired, or you obtained or found in your past. So that's where you're able to now expand the possibilities with a partner. So now what to embrace, what's coming in? We have deep freeze with 9 of bows, respect. And so with this deep freeze, I feel that there is this kind of slowdown and a wait and see period. A season where there's, even though there's passion blazing within you as far as what's your next path, where you're going to go, which path you're going to take, what can be created between you and another with new possibilities. There may still be this time where you have to kind of sit on some things, or really when you're, and it's like a hibernation card. It's like a season. There's like when the season changes, I feel there's something with the next season, and it could be summer, or it even could be something that transpires by winter. And I'm just kind of getting this. There as well could be some of you expecting the child or a child to come in like the winter months. If you're coming together with someone, that could be somewhat of a message that it will happen, and this will be causing you though to pause and slow down a bit with this 9 of bows. This is respect, and but also in this process there's a strengthening happening. There's a spiritual strengthening. There's this perseverance, this will to see something through to its completion, to its success. And this is for some of you, respect returning in some other area, as well as even your self-respect. This is another 9 energy, on how your patience and perseverance and everything that you've kind of been through in your past kind of pays off with what transpires over I would say the next 6 to 8 months. Okay, what transpires over the next 6 to 8 months, I feel in some ways it's just around the corner, I feel, with this energy. But there's still a little bit more ways to go. There's some time to prepare for the finish. There's some time to prepare before even a move that you and a partner may be about ready to make. There's a strengthening with this energy for me. Being protected and not rushing into something that's not yet ready to take movement. So a bit of a pause. It could be a delay in some ways where you're waiting for another. Something here with another is coming in for me. Now, some of you could, in this shift here, there could be the spark in this arrival of another person coming in. But this person still has to, I'm getting the feeling that your next partner coming in, if you are a single Taurus, is coming out of a relationship or coming out of a situation or needs a bit more preparation before they come together with you. But there's something here that is like strengthening in the process of that happening. There's a chance for you and another to strengthen yourselves before you come together. This is also for those of you with like a business plan or something here. Partnership. I feel the worst, I'm getting a little bit like the worst is over for you, for some of you, as it comes to things you've struggled with in the past as far as finding your sense of security. I feel like it's almost giving me a resting energy. Like you're going to be able to, once you make this move, once you do connect with this person or go down the path or choose this path that you want to go down, then it's something here that's kind of, it's giving me long-term energy. It's giving me strength that has the power to endure. This is a partnership that you can almost kind of hibernate with this person, and there's a strong kind of feeling of protection that this partnership will be giving you. And also this person, or in this partnership or marriage, this may even be an energy that is exchanged between you and another, is very healing and rejuvenating for you in the midst of some things that are going on around you or around the both of you, or what you have both been through. This is a person that will bring respect to you and you them. There's something here that's like higher in its form of connecting, and the deep freeze is also giving me a sense of like your search is over. This is who you're going to be with. This is who you're going to make your plans with. This is who's going to help strengthen you to even go towards success. This is a motivating person, I'm feeling, that's coming in for some of you. Okay. All right, I'm going to leave that there for now. Just try not to make these. That's why I shorten the cards, because I can go on a bit, and sometimes with the more cards, it's just, in some ways I feel, in some ways it can get lost. Some people can follow along, but not everyone has like that attention span or bandwidth to take in all the information. So let's look now into your Wildwood Awesome card. See what message we have for Taurus that will be helpful as a meditation. Trust. When love is invited to take over, right actions arise at the right time. Allow me, dear Lord, to wait patiently until the timing is right. Let me rest in the unknown until a clear path is shown. Now that definitely does reiterate this deep freeze energy. The right time. Timing is divine in this situation for some of you. And if you have been like very kind of secure in just being alone, but in the process you've gotten wiser, you have this inner strength and knowledge and wisdom about you, that you feel like you've obtained your own sense of success on your own path and your own journey. It's like now you're about to be blessed with this new path that's going to be blazing in, or new possibilities, where you now have some choices to make that could include another, but is also kind of a pathway to your dreams and seeing what is possible in this house for you. Marriage, partnerships, business, otherwise, things being settled in your life, in a material way and a spiritual way, physical way, emotional way. But this deep freeze, how that really echoes this message of allow me, dear divine, to wait patiently until the time is right. And it's also kind of what this Nine of Bows is doing. It's like, you know, they've been through, they've already kind of, they've, you know, built this form of protection around them, and there's a little bit more to go, but then they have this bow in their hand, but they're waiting to strike, they're waiting to go forward. But you know, you're almost there. What you've already done in your life, you're on the right path, I would say. And then your possibilities are shifting definitely with that field of dreams energy. So trust the process, Taurus. I hope this was helpful. If you would like a personal reading, the link for the phone readings, how to schedule one, how to obtain one from me is below. If you would like an emailed reading, video recorded reading, you can email me still at deuceofdiamondreader@gmail.com. I hope this was helpful for you. And if you like the video, give me a like, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.